We're talking back to school, and this is part 2 with Natasha Villeneuve, who's a holistic nutritionist and the lead educator here at Natural Food Pantry. We talked about the planning, we talked about seeing like complete lunch, but I was like, okay, let's be realistic. Sometimes we're just throwing things in based on just needing something else for them to snack on. And I love this table that you brought, because this is the feeling less guilty about throwing some of those packaged items in.
Right,
yeah.
right. So yeah, even, you know, I'll go for packaged granola bars or packaged cookies from time to time, because I don't have time to bake every week. It doesn't always happen. So when I am looking for a healthy snack for them, I try to look for something with ideally less than 7 grams of sugar per serving, but to be realistic, maybe less than 10 grams.
Okay, so that's the number you should be looking for.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So you do need to check out the ingredients and check out the nutrition facts and see how much sugar is in the item.
Okay.
And you want to look at the protein and the fiber too, and make sure that there's some protein and fiber in the item. So there's a whole variety here. We have more on the shelves.
There's tons of it, but I'm looking at, like, you have gummy bears, you have like granola bites, you have little things, you have, you know, things with chocolate in them. Like, there's enough that's going to be appealing.
Yeah, quick grab and goes.
Right.
So some of these are more substantial. Like there's mixes that you can use to make your own muffins and pancakes. This one's made with quinoa flour, and this is a gluten-free mix that has different whole grains in it that are really good. Chickpea pasta, some really cool things that you can use to make snacks and items with. But then there's the quick grab and go, like the granolas and the cookies. These are your real treats. Like, I wouldn't necessarily send these to school every day with my kids, but an occasional treat, a Friday treat.
Okay, like usually with mine, they want one thing in their lunch that's a treat.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, yeah. So in that case, I would definitely look for something a bit cleaner like this, rather than, you know, your candy or...
Right. And one thing I did, and this was something I had posted about, trying to get my kids off of the sugary granola bars, like the ones that like the chocolate chip granola bars. I went to these and I tried them out. The quinoa bites.
They're amazing.
They are amazing. I got the go-ahead from the kids to switch it up, and so just a handful of these thrown into like a little baggie, and they love it. There's value to it, and I've gotten them off of the sugary granola bar.
That's amazing.
This is like a big win for me.
And you could even add some pumpkin seeds. You like the flavored pumpkin seeds too. Like, you can make kind of like a trail mix with it and add some other things.
I didn't think to do that. Yeah, mix things up.
Yeah, some dried fruit, some various seeds, coconut chips. If your kids like coconut, that's a good option too for a mix.
We tend not to think outside the box. You know, I was going to just take that, but yeah, to mix everything up. You have the snack ideas, but also sometimes we will be lacking with nutrients or something, and I know this was really important for you.
Well, there's a few key nutrients or key supplements that are really important for kids when it comes to back to school, because it's impossible to get all of our nutrients through food today. It really is, and we're stressed, and you know, we are eating some processed foods, so taking certain supplements is really critical. A multivitamin would be the first on my recommendation list for every child, because it's like your insurance policy. It ensures that you get a little bit of everything that your body needs. Your body requires all vitamins and minerals to function properly. So that just ensures that they're not deficient in anything. So there's powdered multivitamins that you can mix in water. There's liquid multivitamins for kids. There's chewables. There's gummies. So that's easy. It's easy to.
Is this the chewable?
That's a chewable gummy.
Okay.
So it's almost.
I know what I'm leaving here.
And then a good fish oil supplement, a good essential fatty acid supplement, really important. This is cotton candy flavored. You wouldn't believe how good this tastes.
That's your omega-3s.
That's your omega-3, and this is a great, Sealicious is a great product, great line. It's really clean. You want to make sure that your fish oil doesn't have mercury and contaminants in it. So if you go with the good brands, the higher end fish oil supplements, it'll say right on the bottle that it's tested for those. A probiotic is really important too for gut health, because we all know that the gut is connected with brain and with the immune system. So ensuring that they're getting those good bacteria, friendly bacteria in their gut will help their digestion, their immune system, will help with focus and concentration. Vitamin D through the winter months as well, right? Because everybody knows that we're deficient in vitamin D in the winter. We don't get enough sunshine, so taking that vitamin D supplement throughout the winter will help with their immune system growth.
Okay, and not to panic everyone out by kind of being overwhelmed by this. If they're to do the first thing, this is your insurance policy.
Yeah, that's the first one for sure on the list. Yeah.
Lots of great things, and also a reminder: you can come into the store and talk to any. There's always a nutritionist on hand, always someone to answer all of your questions, and maybe to be able to pick and choose and try some different things that you might get kid approved. I know it was like a big win for me when I got a couple of those items. As always, as well, you can always check out naturalfoodpantry.ca.